Thank you for your interest in submitting an abstract to DDW, the world's largest gathering of physicians and researchers in the fields of gastroenterology, hepatology, endoscopy, and gastrointestinal surgery. This video will show you how to submit your abstract for consideration for the 2018 meeting that will be held June 2nd through 5th at the Walter E. Washington Convention Center in Washington, D.C. The DDW abstract submission site will open on Thursday, October 19th at 9 a.m. Eastern and will close on Friday, December 1st, 2017 at 9 p.m. Eastern. No submissions will be accepted after the December 1st deadline. To get started, please visit ddw.org/abstracts to read formatting guidelines and the full rules of submission. When you're ready to submit your abstract, visit ddw2018.abstractcentral.com. After you navigate to ddw2018.abstractcentral.com, you will see the login fields on the right side of the page. If you are a returning user, enter your user ID and password and click Login. If you have an account but can't remember your password, click the Forgot Password link and enter your email address for assistance. If this is your first time submitting an abstract to DDW, please set up your account by clicking on the Create an Account link. After you log in, you may be prompted to update your contact information or to complete your DDW 2018 financial disclosure. Click OK to proceed to the disclosure form. As part of the disclosure process, authors are required to either disclose their financial relationships with commercial interests or indicate that none exist. Answer all questions on the disclosure page marked by a red asterisk, and then click the orange Save Changes button at the bottom of the page to complete your disclosure. If you need to make any future changes to your disclosure, you can always log back into the site and update your information. Please note that disclosure information is due for all authors by Friday, December 15th at 3 p.m. Eastern. After you've updated your account information and you're ready to submit your abstract, click the Submission tab in the top right corner to get started. Please be sure to disable any pop-up blockers in your browser before you begin. On the submission page, click the Create New Submission link. There are 5 steps to submitting an abstract, and we'll now walk through each one. The first step is to select a submission type based on your abstract type and the society you wish to submit. After you've made your selection, you will be asked to confirm your submission category before proceeding. Please note that submission categories cannot be changed. If you proceed and later decide to submit your abstract to a different society, you will need to create an entirely new abstract submission. If you wish to proceed with this submission type, click Continue with this type. The next step in the submission process is to enter your abstract's title and body. You may copy and paste from your word processing software or enter the information directly into the required fields. New for 2018, please note that all abstract titles must be capitalized. You can still use superscript, subscript, and special characters in your abstract title, but the text must be in all caps. To add special characters, click the Omega button. To submit an image or a table with your abstract, scroll down to the bottom of the page. A total of 2 tables or images may be submitted per abstract. You may build a table from scratch by clicking on Add Table. There is no character limit for tables, but they may be scaled down for publication. If you prefer not to build your table at the site, you may upload your table as an image. To upload an image, click Select Image and choose the file you wish to upload. Next, click Upload Chosen Image to add the image to your abstract. After you've answered all of the required questions on the page marked by a red asterisk, click Save and Continue to move to the next step. At any time during the submission process, you can log out and return to your draft, provided that you save your work. To complete Step 3 of the abstract submission process, answer the required questions on this page marked by a red asterisk. First, you will be required to select a presentation type along with the appropriate category and subcategory for your abstract. You must also agree to the DDW rules of submission available at the DDW website. Additional questions will vary by society. When you finish this step, click Save and Continue. To complete Step 4 of the submission process, enter your abstract co-authors and their affiliations. The submitting author's name and affiliation will automatically populate the screen. To add additional authors, click the Add Author button. When adding an author, first search to see if he or she already has an account. Enter the author's name or email address and click Search. If your search resulted in the name of a person you want to add to your abstract, Click the Add link to the left of his or her name to add him as a co-author. If your search did not result in a name, you can add your co-author by clicking the Create an Author button. You will now need to add your co-author's contact information. Full name and email address are required. After you've added all of your co-authors, select the presenting author by clicking on the radio dial button next to the presenting author's name. Only one author may be listed as the presenting author. If you need to reorder the author list, use the drop-down menus to select the correct author order and then click Update Author Order. You may also reorder the author affiliations by clicking on the Reorder Affiliations button in the top right corner of the page. After you've listed all co-authors in the correct order, click Save and Continue to move on to the final step of the abstract submission process. The final step of the submission process is to review and submit your abstract. Use this page to double-check your submission. Completed items will display a green checkmark. You'll see a red X next to any outstanding items that must be completed before you can submit your abstract. You can edit any section of your abstract by clicking on the Edit button in each step. To go directly to a specific question, click the red Incomplete button. You can view a proof of your abstract by scrolling to the bottom of the screen and clicking View Proof. Once you have finished reviewing your abstract and are ready to submit, click the Complete Payment button at the bottom of the screen. A new tab will open where you may enter your payment information. All abstract submissions require a $60 non-refundable abstract processing fee to be paid at the time of the submission. Abstracts are not considered submitted until the payment is received. After you've entered your payment information, click Pay Now. After your abstract is successfully submitted, you'll see a confirmation on screen. You will also receive an email message confirming the submission. All co-authors will also receive email messages informing them that they have been added to a submission. These messages will contain links co-authors can use to complete their disclosures. If you're not ready to submit your abstract, you are able to save it and return at a later date. Abstracts may be edited any time up until the submission deadline of 9 p.m. Eastern on Friday, December 1st. To edit your draft, simply log into the abstract submission site and click the Submission tab. There, you'll see a list of your abstract drafts and for submissions. For abstracts currently in draft status, use the drop-down menu and select Edit Draft to make changes to the abstract. Be sure to save your edits when you're finished. You must also remember to submit your abstract before the December 1st deadline, as any abstracts in draft status at that deadline will not be scored or considered for presentation at DDW. Abstracts that have been already submitted can also be edited prior to the submission deadline. To edit a submitted abstract, you must first return it to draft status by clicking on the Return to Draft option from the drop-down menu next to the abstract title. Once the abstract has been returned to draft status, select Edit Draft from the drop-down menu and then edit your abstract. When you have finished making your edits, be sure to save and then resubmit your abstract. You will not be required to pay any additional fees to resubmit your abstract. Please note that you must resubmit your abstract for it to be considered for presentation at DDW. Any abstracts that remain in draft status after the December 1st submission deadline has passed will not be scored or considered for DDW. For technical assistance or questions related to the abstract submission website, please contact ScholarOne Customer Support. For program-related questions, contact DDW Administration. Thank you for your interest in submitting an abstract to DDW 2018.